Tottenham presents Railfanning in the Fall, the Season 5 rating. Our dear one, with another season come to an end, it's time for me to do the Season 5 ratings of Railfanning in the Fall. So this season I Railfanned on Beholden, Gold, Newmarket both on Seans and Metrolinxes, Bibella, Mac Tier, B10, York, Kingston, Belleville, and Oxford subdivisions. A lot of subdivisions that I went to compared to last year. But out of all the spots that I went to, what are the top 5 places to Railfan in the fall for this year? Well, we're about to find out. Thanks to a lot of research, I finally got the answer for you. And I'm really sorry that this took longer than I thought. I was extremely busy. Anyways, enough of talking, and let's get on with the Season 5 ratings. So coming out of spot number 5, we got Lakeridge Road in Railfanning. Located in mile 284.3 on the Kingston subdivision and mile 155.66 on the Belleville sub, the overall scenery here is pretty colorful. Facing west to the signals on the Kingston sub, we got a lot of fall color you can see here. Great shot for eastbounds. And this is what the field looks like facing east. Great shot for westbounds. On the Belleville sub, we got some decent fall color facing west. And some more fall color facing east. This spot is at the Railfanning siding, so train meets can happen here, but it's really rare for it to happen, just like Pelgrave. So I went here on Tuesday, October 21st, and on this day I caught 6 VRAOs, three CNs, including a Thundercap leader on E276, and 1 CP, and that being 118. So the advantages here. You can get a lot of high-speed VRAOs. You can get a lot of Hernselids or shows because the crews are really friendly if you're standing on the bridge. You can catch a lot of trains since the Kingston sub is really busy. And it's a nice shot overall. But the downside is that if you're standing on the bridge, it might be cold up there because there's a lake right beside the spot. So it can get windy up here. But all in all, if you're looking for a really busy spot in the fall, then I highly recommend that you try out Railfanning. It's definitely one of my favorite spots to go to, that's for sure. Alright, 1 spot down, 4 to go. Let's get a move on. Coming out of spot number 4, we got the 5th line crossing in Rye Press. Mile 53.4 on the Mac Tier subdivision. The overall scenery here is another beautiful shot. This is a view facing south. Great shot for northbound fast for sure. For example, 113. And this is a view facing north. A colorful shot for southbounds. As a matter of fact though, I might come here for the holiday train this year. Anyways, I went to this spot on Friday, October 10th. And I only caught 1 train. And that being a late CP 118. It had a new G4 leading, which is in the CPKC pink scheme. And a regular CP G4 as rear DPU. So the advantages here. It's another quiet spot. You can hear the nature really well. If you go at the right time, you can see a lot of fall colors. And this is a really nice spot in general. But the downside is that since this spot is on the Mac tier sub, you could be waiting for hours for a train to show up, just like what happened to me. There's a lot of trees in the area, so your phone service might be interrupted. Because that's what happened to me. I didn't have any good service at this spot. And you could get backlit. But other than that though, if you're looking for a really quiet spot in the middle of nowhere, then I recommend that you try out this spot. Too bad that I only saw one train here, including a highway truck, but oh well. Better than nothing, that's for sure. Already 2 spots down, 3 to go. Let's get a move on. Coming in on spot number 3, we got the Mill Street crossing in Tottenham. Mile 35.36 on the Mac tier subdivision. And this is what the fall scenery looks like here. Facing south, we got a lot of fall color you can see here, especially down the track. Great shot for northbound, that's for sure. And facing north, we definitely have some decent fall color down the track you can see here. Another great shot for southbounds. So we went to this spot on Saturday, October 18th, and we caught 2 trains. 112, which has a regular CPKC trio, and 421 with no CPKC jump, just regular 2 CP units. We were fortunate enough to get a horn show from the engineer. And this is my first time seeing a DPU on 421, since I don't normally see this train that much. So the advantages here. You can get a lot of fall color, you can get a lot of great shots of a distance, northbound trains can go at a decent speed, and the whole area in general is really not that bad. But the downside is that this is a busy road. There's not really a lot of parking, so you have to park on the side of the road, but thankfully there's a pull-out there by the park. You could be waiting for hours for a train to show up because this is on the Mac tier sub. There's no signals at this spot, and you might run into some trespassers because, while we were waiting for 421, we actually saw someone walking down the tracks. But other than that though, if you're looking for a really good spot in Tottenham, then I highly recommend that you try out this spot for next season. It's a really good colorful spot, that's for sure. Anyways, we got 3 spots down, 2 more to go. Let's get a move on. And if you're enjoying this so far, then make sure you give it a really big thumbs up. So coming out of spot number 2, we got the Railfanning Road crossing near Sparrow Lake. Located at mile 94.5 on the Sparrow subdivision. The whole area in general is really beautiful. Like honestly. This is a view facing south. We got a lot of fall color by the curve you can see here. And there's even a pond too. We got some more fall color by the road. And this is a view facing north. We got a lot of fall color down the track you can see here. A great shot for southbound, but although I haven't seen a southbound here before. So I went to this spot on Wednesday, October 8th. Might be a little bit too early, but one thing's for sure, the fall color is definitely starting to come out. And I caught 2 northbounds at this spot. Sian, Q107, which had 2 G-Foes, and the engineer gave me a horn salute. via P001 with a friendly crew. So the advantages about this spot, you can get a lot of fall color here. There's a beautiful pond nearby. The area is really quiet, so there's not a lot of traffic. There's a pull-out area after a crossing, so you can park at that spot. And you can get some horn action here too. But the downside about this spot is that there's no signals here. Trains could come in out of nowhere if you're not paying attention. You will have to watch out for traffic going around the blind curve. And of course, you could get backlit from the sun. But other than that, if you're looking for a really good spot up north, then I highly recommend you try out this spot near Sparrow Lake. This is my first time going to Sparrow Lake in the fall. So who knows, maybe next day when I come back to Sparrow Lake, I can try out some other crossings to see what it looks like in the fall. But I guess we have to wait and see for now. I've done 4 spots so far, and there's one more spot to do. But before I show you the number 1 spot for this year, here are some very honorable mentions that didn't make it onto this list. Who knows, if I come back to one of these spots next year, I will see if I can add them into the list if there's a lot more fall color compared to this year. Now the number one spot for Season 5 of Railfanning in the Fall is the Concession Road 13 crossing in Rbbor, located at mile 80.54 on the Sparrow subdivision. The overall scenery here is definitely the most colorful spot I've ever been to so far this year. Visit a view facing south, there's a lot of fall color you can see here. Great shot for northbound, that's for sure. And this is what the view looks like facing north. A lot of fall color you can see here. Great spot for southbounds. And you can also see the sideline 15 crossing down there too. Another spot I need to check in next year. But the whole area in general is really quiet. And there's tons of fall color around the crossing too. So I came here on 2 different days. And I caught 2 trains at this spot this year. So Wednesday, October 8th, I caught CN Z112, which had an X-Series X leader. There was a smoking axle on this train too. And of course there was another Rbbor as the rear DPU. And then on Monday, October 20th, I caught CN Q103, which had another Rbbor leading. A 100-year anniversary Rbbor Smith DPU, which I'm not going to show you. And at the end of the train is a red breaking box car. So the advantages here. This spot is extremely quiet. You can head to a side road 15 crossing if you want to go to a different spot. You can get some decent horn action in the distance. And there's no traffic on this road, so you don't need to worry about the cars. But the downside is that this crossing is on a dirt road. There's no signals at this spot. Trains could come out of nowhere, so you will have to listen to the horns and stuff like that. And the road is not really that wide, so you have to be really careful when you're pulling over. But other than that, this spot is the number 1 rating of Season 5 of Railfanning in the Fall. If you're looking for a really good spot on the Sparrow, then I highly recommend that you head to the spot next season. It's a really beautiful place, that's for sure. Well everyone, that concludes Season 5 of Railfanning in the Fall. All in all, I had another successful season. I definitely went to way more fall color spots compared to last year. Before I end this video off, I want to thank everyone for another successful season. I really appreciate everyone for watching my Railfanning in the Fall series that I usually do once a year. To be honest with you, I think this has to be one of the best seasons I ever done so far. I went to a lot more way different spots that I ever been to. I almost went to every subdivision around the GTA. I tried out some experiments that I don't normally do. And I basically had a wonderful time with my friends. All in all, it was another great season for me. And I really hope everyone enjoyed watching my series this year too. Thank you so much to everyone for making this another great season. I really appreciate it. And don't worry, I will be back with Season 6 next year. That being said though, what do you think about the Season 5 ratings of Railfanning in the Fall? Do you agree about my list? Do you have a personal opinion about the spots that I went to? I want to know. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Anyways, if you enjoyed the Season 5 ratings of Railfanning in the Fall, then you know what to do. Please make sure to give it a really big thumbs up. And subscribe to more videos a bit heavily. That will really help me a lot. Now it's time for me to get back to my regular Railfanning videos. Until my next one, I will see you guys then. Peace out, folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a wonderful day or evening, but depends if you're watching this as well, and that will be it for me. Bye now, and I'll see you guys in my next Railfanning video. Hope you enjoyed the Season 5 rating.